Hello Chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my week/weekend. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and you're all having a fabulous weekend. On my Monday I got up after a nice lie-in and I had some breakfast and was watching a bit of TV and just a bit of music and just doing some drawing and colouring in. And then I was sorting out my Bluetooth doll and sorting out my dolls and dollhouse, and then me and my older brother and older sister got ourselves ready to go off to AirHop with my cousins over from Ireland. And so we got ourselves ready and then our older sister arrived and then we headed off down to my grandma's where my aunt and cousin are staying and collected my cousins and then headed off to the AirHop. And on the way there it was lovely and sunny, lovely blue skies, and then it went really dark and all of a sudden the heavens opened and it rained so much and was just not stopping. So when we got to AirHop we literally had to dash inside AirHop and try to avoid getting soaked by the rain. And then we got there and I had to do a accident form thing just in case I have an accident or anything like that. And then we met our other cousins who were coming along too, so there was quite a lot of us. And then we got in and started bouncing and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I didn't fall over this time around, which is great. I went on to the battle beams and to some of the other apparatus that was there. I particularly liked the dodgeball bit where you had to get the balls and hit the target, and if it lit up you had to hit the target and then it would turn off, and I was quite good and got some good shots in there. And then after that we went off to the cafe and got some drinks and some food from there, and I got a bacon and cheese panini and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The panini was so delicious. I also had a Fanta and some Skittles and some M&Ms, and I had the Smarties whilst there. And I had the Skittles for there and took the M&Ms home with me. I was going to get some Smarties but they didn't have any left, which is annoying. Love some Smarties, so I just had some Skittles and M&Ms and got some Pringles. And then we got our shoes back on and our coats and stuff, and then we went to the entranceway to leave, and they had this bunny Easter display set up, so we got a photo of that. I'm going to show you guys now. So cute. Then we got back and our older sister dropped our cousins back down to our grandma's, and then I went off on a massive walk and the sun had come back out and it was lovely and sunny with lovely blue skies again, and I got some flower stats I'm going to show you guys now. A lovely evening stroll, enjoying the beautiful sunshine and blue skies. I got some really pretty flower stats. Love all the flowers and blossoms out and about. Spring is probably one of my favourite times of year. Then I got back and I ended up having a little bit of a nap, as I definitely needed that. And then for tea we had a picky tea, so like sides and cold roots and stuff, and I'm going to show you guys the food I had now. I absolutely love a picky tea. And then we were watching one of the Star Trek movies and I was then sorting out my Bluetooth dolls into 2 new looks that I'm going to show you guys. Here's my Bluetooth dolls outfit number 1 that I've sorted out. She's got these purple jeans with some ripped holes on the knees, so you can see her netting stockings underneath, and her zippers on the bottom, and she's got these black boots with some gold buckles on. Then she has this white t-shirt on and a black leather jacket, that's a long one, her black hat and her choker necklace. Here's the second Bluetooth doll look that I created. She's got some black boots on, some netting stockings, and then this black daisy strapped dress with this denim jacket with some roses on. So flower power, lots of flowers, so daisies and roses, which are 2 of my favourite flowers. And she's got her black hat and her choker necklace on. And yeah, I love this look, love flowers, and yeah, these are my 2 new Bluetooth doll looks. Absolutely stunning. Love my Bluetooth doll's new looks. Then I was finishing off my journal. I put that away, and my older sister had come over for tea, and she then stayed for a bit and then she headed home. Then I had some cereal and I was watching UK soaps and watching some stuff off Record and catching up on Home and Away, and watched some episodes of Escape to the Country and of Father Brown. And then I was reading a bit more of This Winter, which is such a great read, and had a cup of tea and biscuits that I got some chocolate biscuits and put them in my biscuit tin that I hide because I know that my siblings will be after them otherwise. And so I had some of those with a cup of tea, and then I was just watching Secret Garden from 1993, I believe. Such a great movie. I prefer that one. It's got Maggie Smith in as well, absolute cream. Hadn't watched it in ages. And then I went off to bed, and on my Tuesday I was off in the daytime and I'm working in the evening. I was going to be off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then back in Thursday, but I ended up taking back a shift, so I was working Tuesday night as well. And so I got up after a nice lie-in, had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and was just watching a bit of Doctor Who. Cannot wait for the new series to come out next May. It looks amazing. The trailer is so good. And then I was just catching up on Neighbours, and then my dad got back from being at work and he went off to bed, and me and my mum were just watching this David Attenborough documentary. And my older brother is at his girlfriend's house for a few days, and they are going off to a wedding. And my older sister was at hers, younger brother at his, and younger sister was asleep still. And then I got myself ready to go off on a massive walk, and I headed up and had a look in the charge shops and went over to one of the book shops. And whilst up the high street, I got a cute mirror selfie that I'm going to show you guys now. I love that mirror, and the lights either side of it, those lanterns are so pretty. Then I went into one of the flower shops and I got some flower stuff, so I'm going to show you guys. Love all the yellows and oranges and the lovely colours, all the pretty roses. And then I got a snap of some plants from the plant section, and I'm going to show you guys those now. I love that plant section and the pretty plants and pretty plant pots. Then I had a chat with the flower shop keepers from there, and then I went off and had a look around some more of the shops. I then got back and I got myself some lunch from the co-op to have when I got back. And I got back and had my lunch and watched Home and Away, Escape to the Country and Father Brown, and a bit of Doctor Who, and just a bit of music. I was just doing some drawing and colouring in. And then I got myself ready to go off to work, and my dad was playing golf, and so my mum dropped me off to work. And before dropping me off to work, we had to pick my aunt up from my grandma's, as my mum and aunt were off shopping. So we picked my aunt up from my grandma's, and my cousin came along as well. And then they dropped me off to work, and I got to work and got clocked in. I put my bag away, and it was me and Tash on shift. She was doing till 5, and then Dean was coming on after her. And so I was just getting loads of clothes shops done and cleaning shops done, and running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables and doing some food and drink orders and bill taking and some drinks making, and was chatting to some of the ruggies that were in. And then she finished at 5 and had some food with her family, so I was chatting with her family as they've been away on holiday, so I was chatting to her about that. And then I was just getting loads of clothes and cleaning jobs done that need to be done. And then I got to have a lunch break, and I had some mini pancakes and some halloumi fries with a cola, and I'm going to show you guys the lunch that I had now. The pancakes with the strawberries and cream and the halloumi fries were so good, and I actually ate some of the halloumi fries later on in my shift because there were quite a few of them, so I had some throughout the evening. And I listened to my music on my headphones and just chilled, and felt good to have a sit down. And then my alarm went off that I'd set for when my break was finished, so I then continued on with my shift. I was just doing some more clothes and cleaning jobs and me and Dean absolutely smashed it, and he kindly dropped me home after work. I then got back and got into my PJs and watched the UK soaps, and also finished writing my journal and put that away, and I watched Interior Design Masters and Sort Your Life Out. I then went off to bed, and on my Wednesday I got up and I had some raisin bread toast for my breakfast with a cup of tea, and was catching up on Neighbours, and I'd ordered me and my younger sister a Butteries lunch to go collect for our lunch later on in the day. And I asked if my mum wanted one, but she didn't want any, so just ordered one for me and my younger sister. And then I was just catching up on Neighbours and watching some episodes of Merlin and reading a bit more of this winter. And then I head off to go collect the Butteries lunch. And just before that, I popped to the flower shop and got some flower sets that I'm going to show you guys now. Such beautiful flowers and lovely colours, and I love the roses and the sunflowers. And I also got a snap of some pretty succulents that I'm going to show you guys now. I love succulents and cactuses so much. Then I went off and collected the Butteries lunch and got back, and I had a tuna cheese, onion, lettuce, cucumber toasted wrap with a Belgian bun, and had that with a cup of tea. And I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. So delicious, and I always have the cherry last on my Belgian bun, as that's the best bit for me, and really enjoyed that with my cup of tea. And then I sorted out my new bedding that I got, and it is plant bedding, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that now. Here's my new plant bedding. Absolutely love it. It's so pretty. Love plants and love this bedding, and it's so soft and it looks really cute, especially with my sunflower plushie, which I absolutely love. I absolutely love my new plant bedding. It is so cute and looks so nice with my sunflower plushie as well. Then I was watching Fire Brown, The Secret Country and Home Away, and read a bit more of this winter. I was working on some illustrations and doing a bit of colouring in, and was watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos. And then for my tea, I had burgers and chips, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The burger and chips were so good. I then watched the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away, and was working on some new illustrations and a bit of colouring in. Had some cereal, and then I went off to bed. And on my Thursday, I got up ready for work, and I was doing 11 till 3, which meant I got a little bit of a lie-in, and I had some breakfast. I got myself ready for work, and then I locked up and headed off to work. And just before work, I had a look around this little market stall that they had just outside our workplace, and I got a flower set from the little flower section they had, and I'm going to show you guys that now. Such pretty flowers. Then I got to work and I got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was me and 2 other colleagues on shift, and it had been quite busy due to the market outside our workplace, so lots of people having coffees and breakfast. So I was wanting lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, and because it was nice and sunny and blue skies, I was cleaning tables inside and outside, and serving food and drinks inside and outside. There were lots of cyclists coming in and people who were walking their dogs, so I was giving dog balls to the dogs and some treats for the dogs and making a fuss of the cute little dogs that were coming in. And it was quite busy and it quieted down a bit. I was just getting loads of cleaning jobs done, and then I finished at 3ish and I clocked off, got my bag, and I changed into a jumper that I had in my bag, and then I headed off to have a look in the child shops, and I went off to one of the book shops and to W.H. Smith's, and was having a look around there, and I got myself some Greggs for my lunch, and also got a cute mirror selfie from Costa Coffee, as I'd gone to get a hot chocolate from there, but it was super busy, so I didn't go in there in the end to get a hot chocolate. But I did get the selfie in front of this plant wall like mule, and I'm going to show you guys that now. It's so cute. Then I had a look around some more of the child shops. I went into one of the flower shops and I got some flower sets from there that I'll show you guys now. I was able to get some really pretty flower shots from there, such lovely colours, especially love the blue flowers from there. And then I was having a nice chat with the flower shop keepers in there. I then got some plants out from the plant sets from there as well, that I'm going to show you guys now. Got some really pretty plant snaps from there, and I love all the succulents and cactuses and the pretty plant pots from there. Then I went off to one of the other flower shops and I got some flower snaps from there that I will show you guys now. Some really pretty flowers from there with lovely colours. Then I made my way down to my town's castle and I got some stats of the castle that I'm going to show you guys now. It's such a beautiful castle and so well kept. And then I went inside to the gardens and I got some flower sets from there that I'm going to show you guys now. Really pretty flowers. I was able to get stats of some lovely flowers and blossoms in there. I love how well kept it is and all the pretty tulips, and in the summer the rose garden is amazing, so I'm looking forward to getting in there in the summer and get some nice rose stats from there. Then I came across this pretty bunch of leaves and I got a leaf snap that I'm going to show you guys now. Some really lovely colours on those leaves. And then I came across this bit of stone that had a sun carved into it that I'm going to show you guys now. It's so cool. I love the things that I find in my town's castle gardens and the things I discover from there. Then I made my way back. I then got home and I had my Greggs lunch, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Absolutely love Greggs. I love their Kessel slices and their cheese onion pasties, and enjoyed that with a cup of tea. I then watched Escape Country and Farmer Brown and Home and Away and was listening to a bit of music. And then I was just working on some illustrations and coloured those in, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of some of my new illustrations now. Here are some of my new illustrations that I've coloured in for you guys that I'm going to show you guys now. There's 2 pages worth and I'm going to go through them with you guys. Starting with this one here. She's got lovely little like waffled bottoms of her sleeves, and she's got flower buttons and then a collar, and then she has these red boots on, and she has black nails, and then has this wing that's a flower. Gave me 60s vibes. And I love the side fringe, which is dyed black, which is a different colour to her hair, and she's got dip dye at the bottom of her hair as well, and she's got red lip. And then this one in the middle here has a peach coloured dress with matching heels, and I love high heel boots, especially love these ones. I love high heels, the higher the better. And she's got netting on the sleeves, and again she's got black long nails and a pearl wing, and she's got a pearl necklace, like little brooch in the middle of her necklace that's black, and then red lip. And like this one is very 60s 50s inspired hair. And then this one here has a lime green dress with like a ruffled bit here, a pearl necklace and some white gloves on. And then this page here, starting with this one here, she's got a red gown on with black netting lace down the side, and then she's got a black choker necklace and a red pearl earring, and she has long sleeves which are off the shoulder like sleeves. And then in this one in the middle we have got this green outfit with straps, and it's off the shoulder and netting on the sleeves and flared sleeve, and she's got a green ring on and some black long nails and these green high heel boots with very long heels. And yeah, I love this color green. And this one here she's got a white long sleeve top with sharp shoulder pads, and then a black pantsuit and a white pair of heels with some black sparkles on, and she's got a long ponytail down the side here, and she's got some pearl earrings in and red lip, winged eyeliner, and a green scrunchie in her hair. And those are my new illustrations that I've coloured in, and yeah, absolutely love them. Really enjoying colouring those in. I think I'm going to have to get some new pens soon because they seem to be running out very quickly. Then for our tea, we had chicken curry. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The chicken curry was so delicious. Then after that, I was watching UK soaps, finished writing my journal and put that away, and was reading a bit more of This Winter and listened to a bit of music. I did a bit of drawing and colouring in, and then I went off to bed. And on my Friday, I got up ready for morning group, and I had some breakfast, and then my dad dropped me off to morning group, and we were decorating these little wooden boxes, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the wooden box that I decorated now.
The wallpaper is really thin, it's not that good.
So expensive.
I know,
Yeah.
we bought that and it was a lot of money to buy it, but it's rubbish wallpaper.
Oh.
It was so much fun. I really enjoy doing crafts and baking and stuff like that whilst there, and find it so therapeutic. And I decorated mine with lots of butterfly stickers, which I love. I love butterflies so much. And then we had a tea and coffee break and some biscuits, and just had a little bit of a natter. And then I got dropped back by the one of the morning group, and whilst we were on the way back, I saw a pretty yellow butterfly. Oh my god, it's a sign. And then I got back and I had my lunch, and then I got myself ready to go off to the garden centre and head off to walk up to there. And whilst on my walk up to the garden centre, I got some flower starts that I'm going to show you guys now. Some really lovely flowers that I was able to get snaps of. They have all the pretty flowers and blossoms out and about at the moment. I also got two pretty leaf snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. I love the patterns on those leaves. Then I got up to the garden centre and I got some flower starts for the garden centre that I'm going to show you guys now. I love all the pretty flowers and pretty colours on those flowers, such vibrant colours. Then I was having a look inside of the garden centre at some of the plants and the home section and stationery section, and I got some plants out from the plant section that I'm going to show you guys now. Plant section is huge, and I love all the pretty patterns and colours on the plants and on the plant pots and the succulents and cactuses from there. Then I was going to go to the cafe, but it was really busy in there, so I thought better not. I then headed back, and on the way back I got some more flower stats that I'm going to show you guys now. Lovely flower snaps, lovely blossoms, and it was lovely sunny weather, and had a lovely stroll back. I then got back and I had a cheese and ham toastie with a cup of tea for my lunch, and was watching some stuff off record. I then watched Home and Away and listened to Country and Farrah Brown, and listened to a bit of music and just drawing and colouring in. And then I got myself ready for work, and I was doing a 6 till close, and my dad dropped me off to work. I then got to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was me and 2 other colleagues on shift, and I just got loads of cleaning and clothes done, and lots of food and drinks, and cleaned lots of tables, and just food and drink orders and bill taking and some drinks making. Saw a few of the workers, so I was chatting with them, and got out about 11ish, and after work I went off to the pub and had some drinks with my colleagues, and I had a Old Root cider, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I love Old Root cider, and the glass that it came in was so pretty. Then I headed back and I got into my PJs, and for my tea I had fish and chips, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The fish and chips were so delicious. I then finished off my journal, put that away, and then I was watching the UK soaps. I then went off to bed, and then on my Saturday I got up ready to go off to the drama masterclass at the Hippodrome with Tash and her sister Jasmine, aka Jamie, and I was excited but super nervous as well. And my dad dropped me off to the bus stop, and I had my headphones on and was listening to music, and I was thinking, where are they? Like, they should be here by now. They literally live across from the car park, and the bus arrived, and I literally looked and saw them running across the car park. I was like, hurry up. Luckily there were quite a few people getting on the bus to get there in time, and I just listened to music on my headphones on the way there. And then just before we went off to the masterclass, we were a bit early, so we had some breakfast in one of these little cafes, and it had some free artwork on the wall that I'm going to show you guys a photo of now. Pretty cool. And then we had some breakfast, and I had a pan of chocolate and a white chocolate, hot chocolate, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious, definitely helped with the nerves. Then we got to the Hippodrome, and we then were in the grand piano room, and we played this introduction game and had to talk to the person next to us and say what our pronouns were, what our favourite type of movie were, and what our tape was, and what our favourite actor was or actress. And it was quite good to get to know one another. And then we learned about techniques and stuff, and the guy running it had a bit of paper, and he was pretending it's a bird, so we had to pass it around, and it was really eerie, really silent whilst people were going around acting like this bird had his leg broken. And so we were going around, and then at the end he put a bit of paper on the ground and stepped on it, and I was just like that, because you get so invested in it, and that was pretty cool. And then we put our chairs together and had one chair in front and a bit of paper on the chair, and you had to go out into the hallway, and the guy running the group would give you a scenario, and you had to read it out a heartbreak letter or whatever letter you want they wanted it to be. And so we had to guess what it was, and that was really good. And I was a little bit nervous at first, and I was go on, I'll do it. And the guy running the group was do you want to create your own scenario, and we're gonna have to guess? And I was and he could see the terror in my eyes. So I could give you one, and my one I got given was I was reading an apology letter from a friend who you'd fallen out with, and so I was there very reading it, and I was no, and laughing that, because he was apologising and stuff. And then at the end they're do you apologise? I was no, and I was literally bricking it. And then Tash went, and she got the one where she could make up any scenario, and so she did really well, and it's the first time I'd seen her act, so I was pretty impressed. And she said how I slayed my performance, which was very sweet of her. And we then went into pairs and had these 4 words that we could only say that and nothing else. Can't remember what they were now, and my memory is like I said, so I kept on forgetting them, so I kept on being having to be reminded. But me and the person I went with did a really good scene and worked well together, and yeah, it was just so much fun getting to do a bit of acting and getting to meet new people who like acting like myself. And then after that, me, Tash and Jamie went off to Cabot and to the galleries, and we went into this little marketplace, and they had lots of stalls, so I had a look around there, and I got a photo of this artwork on the pavement of some flowers that I'm going to show you guys now. It's so pretty, and it was really lovely and sunny and lovely blue skies, a little bit windy. And then went off into Cabot, and we had some McDonald's, and I'm going to show you guys the McDonald's that I had now. The McDonald's was so good, I definitely needed that. I was so hungry. Then after that, we went off to some of the vintage clothes shops, and in one of them they were playing High School Musical, which I absolutely loved, and me, Tash and Jamie were having a good dance to that, and I got a mirror selfie from there that I'm show you guys now. Love the wallpaper in that vintage clothes shop. Then we went off to some of the other shops. We went to Tiger, Typo, The Entertainer, the Lego shop, and I got a few bits and bobs whilst having a good shop. And then we went off to this one shop that had this old style bus inside, and we're definitely gonna have to look in there in more detail next time, as we went out of time and had to get the bus back. We then got the bus back, and I got off at Aldi bus stop and went off for a nice stroll on the way back, and I saw one of my mates who was sorting the plants out in the courtyard at my workplace, so I went over and had a quick chat with them, and then I made my way back and I got a snap of some pretty tulips that I'm going to show you guys now. I love tulips so much, they're so beautiful, such lovely colours and patterns on those. Then I got back and I showed my mum and younger sister what I'd gotten out, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the things that I got now. Here are a few things that I got today whilst out in town with Tash and her sister Jamie, going to Cabot and to the galleries. First of all, I'm going to show you guys this doll here. So I got this Slumber Party Rainbow High doll, and she comes with some pajamas and some microphones, and I think that's a little speaker and a little nightlight. This comes with the slippers and a photo of her and her friends, and there's another photo, I think that's the iPad, and she's got some bows, and she's so pretty. I love her eyes, her green eyes, and her blonde hair with her fringe with the dangly bits down the side. And then I got this Ken pot figure, Western Ken, and I got Western Barbie a while ago, and now I have Western Barbie and Ken. So happy about that. I also went to this American sweets shop in the galleries and got a pick and mix from there, and you can see a few nice treats in there. And then I got this book here from one of the bookshops, and it says If This Gets Out was the title, and it's about two band members who fall in love, and you know I'm a sucker for a gay romance novel, and those are the things I got from being out today. Then I ended up having a little bit of a nap as I was absolutely cream crackered, and then I got up and got myself ready to go off and meet Tash for some drinks, and I headed off to the lounge and I had some tea from there, and I had a halloumi burger with some chips and some salad, and I'm going to show you guys a picture of that now. It was so delicious, and also had a banoffee coconut milkshake from there as well, and I got a snap of these pretty lanterns above me that I'm going to show you guys now. The lanterns are so beautiful. Then Tash arrived and she had a wine, and I finished off my milkshake, and then we headed off to one of the other pubs, and we went off into the outside area, and she got a photo of me in front of this tree with some pretty lights on, with this lovely art mural behind me, and I'm going to show you guys that now. It's so pretty. I love the aesthetic out there, and I got some stats of some of the murals they had out there. Let me show you guys now. Then we went off to our workplace, and I had a coconut hot chocolate from there, and we stayed in there for a bit, and then we went off to one of the other pubs, and I just had a cola in there, and we ended up playing Scrabble with Joel, one of our colleagues, and another one of our colleagues, Ruben, who was there with their mates, and they then headed off, and me and Tash stayed for a little bit, and then we headed off to the George, where I had my first and only alcoholic drink of the night. I had a Sex on the Beach, and it was so busy in there, you could like barely move in there. All the rugby lot were in there, and so quite a lot of them knew me from my older brother or from Touch Rugby, which is starting back in a few weeks' time, which I'm so excited about. Can't wait for that. And I'm going to have to let my work know that I will not be able to work Thursday nights anymore. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into Touch Rugby. And I was chatting with some of them about that. And then me and Tash sat outside in a little seating area to get away from all the like noise, and it was just so crazy, so busy in there. And then we had our Sex on the Beaches, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of my Sex on the Beach that I had now. Then we stayed out in the little courtyard area for a bit and just chatted, and then we called it a night and headed home. And I got back, finished writing my journal, put that away, and then I was watching Chicken Run. Such a great film. I'm yet to see the second one yet. I'm probably going to watch that soon. And then I head off to bed, and on my Sunday, which is today, I got up after a nice line, and I was lucky enough to have not only Saturday but Sunday off, so the whole weekend off, not back in work till tomorrow night. And I had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and I was listening to a bit of music, do a bit of drawing and colouring in, and I sorted out my Bleater Doll into 2 new outfits that I'm going to show you guys now. Here's my Bleater Doll's new look. She's got her black boots, some jeans and a grey top, and her yellow cardigan and her black hat. I love this look, very chilled, casual kind of look. Here is the second Bleater Doll look that I've created. She's got these yellow daisy trainers on, some black netting stockings on, and this yellow puffy laced fritty patterned dress on. And underneath that she has this striped colourful knitted jumper with a collar and a black hat. Love those new looks. Then me and my dad got ready to go watch my older sister play rugby, and we dropped my mum down to my grandma's to see my aunt and cousins. And then me and my dad went off down to the rugby club and watched my older sister play, and their team won. They won 51-7, which was awesome, and it was such a great game, and they did so well. And I think it's 52 or 51-7. Either way they won, they absolutely smashed it. And then we went down to get my mum from my grandma's, and I quickly popped in to see my aunt and cousins, and I can't believe they go back on Tuesday. It's been so nice having them down. I think I'm going to pop down tomorrow just before they go back on Tuesday. And then me and my mum and dad headed back, and I went off for a little stroll, and I got a snap of some tulips in these little boats that I'm going to show you guys now. It's so pretty. I then got back from my walk, and I was just watching some stuff on Netflix, just a bit of music, just some drawing and colouring in, and watching some stuff on YouTube, and just vlogs and funny dog and cat videos. And then I was listening to a bit of Kylie and a bit of Kate Bush. And then for my tea I had some stew, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The stew was so delicious, and I didn't have any pudding, we didn't have any pudding, but I had a bit of my pick and mix, and I've just been doing some illustrations and colouring some of those in, and I'm now off to go and watch some Netflix and do some more drawing and colouring in and just chill. And I'm not in work till tomorrow night, so we're going to have a nice line tomorrow. Maybe pop down and see my aunt and cousins before they go off back to Ireland on Tuesday. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week/weekend, and will have a lovely new week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.